Okay, so hello people. So today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question 2391, that is minimum amount of time to collect garbage. And this will be given a zero indexed array of strings garbage, where garbage I represents the assortment of garbage at the ith house. Okay, and garbage I consists of three characters only, that is M, P, and G, where M stands for metal, P stands for paper, and G stands for glass garbage respectively. And picking up 1 unit of any type of garbage will take 1 minute of time. And we'll also given a zero index integer array travel, where travel I will be the number of minutes needed to go from house I to the house I plus 1. Okay, and there are three garbage trucks in the city, each responsible for picking any one type of garbage, and each garbage truck will start at house 0, and each must visit each house in order. However, they do not need to visit every house. Like for example, there may be a house where M uh, type of let's say in this example only there is no M type of metal, so the garbage truck that will collect metal will stay at the zeroth index only. Okay, and only one garbage truck may be used at any given moment. And it is also given that when one truck is working, the two trucks cannot do anything. Okay, and we have to return the minimum number of minutes needed to pick up all the garbage. Now let's move towards the explanation of test cases. Like in the first test case, we are given okay, let me explain this one only because there are n numbers of strings, so that will take a lot of time. But here in this case, we are having three metals which are present at zeroth index, so that will cost us 1 plus 1 plus 1, because cost of picking up each metal is 1. And the metal truck will be placed at this index only, so that will not be added, so no traveling cost will be added into it. So next we are having P. So firstly the paper garbage truck will be at the 0th index, so traveling from 0th to first index costs us 3, and now the cost of picking up the paper garbage is 1. Okay, so now we have picked up the paper garbage. The next garbage type is G, that is glass. So firstly the glass truck is at 0, so again the cost of traveling from 0 to first is 3, and then the cost of picking up the garbage that is of glass type is 1. Then again we are at metal, so the firstly the metal garbage truck was at index 0, now it is at index 1, so the traveling cost is 3, and similarly the picking up cost is 1. Now now we are at this, and the cost the garbage the glass type garbage truck was last here, so now moving from here to here will cost us 10, and then the cost of picking up the garbage is 1. Again similarly, the paper garbage truck was last at here, now the cost of traveling from here to here is 10, and the cost of picking up is 1. So now let's sum all of these, that is 1, 2, 3, 3 and 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 14, 14, 15, 25, 26, 36, and 37. So the output is 37. Similarly, you can solve for this also. Okay, so this is how we can do. And now let's move towards the pseudocode for this. So firstly, what we'll be doing, okay, so here what we can do, we can do a optimized approach for this question. Like let's say we are given an array that is like P, then G, then P, and then G, and then let's say again P, and the cost for traveling is, let's say, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what we can assume from this is, like, the cost from if we travel directly from here to here, we'll be apparently will be apparently collecting this type of garbage also, so why not to travel directly from here to here? So what we'll be doing, we'll be keeping the track of first index and last index where it occurs. So if we directly travel from 0th index to 5th index, that will cost me 5 and 4 9, 9 and 5 15. Okay, so even if I do by like first going here, that will cost me 5 units. Then again, if I cost here go here, okay, I guess I made a mistake here. 5 and 9, okay, here it should be 14, sorry. Yeah, and then I go from here to here, that will again cost me 9 units, so that will end up to be 14 again. Okay, so no, so here we can do a slight optimization, and then also we can keep a track of glass, like when was the glass type of garbage last occurred. So we can directly travel from here to here, and that will cost me 4 and 3 5, 7 and 2 9 units. Okay, so total this much will be the time to for the trucks to travel. Now the time for picking up each type of garbage will be like 1 1 1 and 1, so that will be end up 5 units. Okay, or what we can see that if let's say the string the garbage type at any particular house is of types this, so what is this basically, this the time for picking up any type of garbage will be the string length only. Okay, so now let's move towards the pseudocode for this question. Firstly, what we'll be doing, we'll be calculating the prefix sum of the target array. Okay, and it is, I guess everyone can do, it's not that difficult. So I'll be moving towards the approach, like how we can store the garbage. So firstly, what we'll be doing, uh, prefix sum I'm writing here of target. Okay, so now let's have a map of char, character, and integer, which will be storing the last position, basically garbage last position. Okay, last position. Okay, and let's have an answer variable too, and will be initialized with 0. Okay, now what we'll be doing, uh, we'll be traveling in the garbage array, that is for I equal to 0, I less than garbage dot length, and then I plus plus. Then here I'll be using for each loop, that for char ch in garbage uh, I, what I'll be doing, firstly I'll be adding uh, the last position to the map. Let's say last position dot put ch comma I, and after this what I'll be simply doing, in the answer variable I'll be adding the length of the string, garbage I dot length. Okay, and after this for loop our major work would be done. So now just we have to calculate the time taken for the truck to travel. Now what we'll do, let's have a string of garbage type, because apparently we can only have these three types of garbage, that is M, P, and G. Now what we'll be doing, for char ch in garbage type, we'll be fetching the values from the map and their respective index, and we'll be just adding the value from the prefix sum of the target to the answer variable. Now what we'll be doing, uh, we'll be updating answer as answer will be equal to last position dot get, or let's say the default value, get or default function, basically what it returns is the key for that particular uh, it returns the value for that particular key, that is ch in my case. Okay, or it will return 0 if we find, otherwise it will return a 0 if it is not present. So if this equal to 0, this means that that particular type of metal is not collected by any house. So then in that case I'll be just adding 0 to my answer. Otherwise what I'll be doing, in the travel array I'll be doing last position dot get that particular index, it's ch minus 1, for making it 0 based indexing. Not so 0 based indexing, because in the case we are given the size of array as minus 1, the length of the garbage, the garbages. Okay, so at the end I'll be just simply returning answer. Okay, so now let's move towards the coding window for this. Let me just zoom in. Okay, so first what we do, let's have the prefix sum, that For that I'll be just using a for loop, and you can also have a new array for prefix sum. I'll be just updating the travel array in this case. I less than travel dot length and I plus plus, and then for each particular I it will be equal to travel I plus travel I minus 1. Okay, so now let's have a map of character and integer type. Let's say last position in HashMap. Now let's have answer variable that will be equal to 0. Then let's start reversing in the garbage array. This for int I equal to 0, I less than garbage dot length I plus plus, and then here for char ch in garbage I dot to char array. Here I'll be doing last position dot put ch comma I, and in the answer variable I'll be adding the length of that particular string. Garbage I dot length. Okay, and after that let's have a string that will be showing the type of the garbages, that is garbage type will be we can have only 3, that is empty and g. So now for char ch in garbage type dot to char array. And then here what I'll be doing, I'll be just updating answer plus equal to last position dot get. Okay, let me just add parenthesis to it. Yeah, last position dot get ch comma I. Okay, here let's use get or default ch comma I. If this equal to 0, that means that no truck is picking that particular type of garbage, and the cost for the travel, the number of minutes for that particular which that particular truck will be traveling would be 0. So if this is equal to 0, what I'll be doing, I'll be just adding 0, otherwise I'll be going in the travel array and then last position dot get ch minus 1, and at the end just return answer. Now let's run it. I guess I've submitted directly only. Okay, ch comma I. Okay, it says cannot find symbol ch comma 0. Okay, get or default 0, sorry. Now let's run it. Yeah, and it gets accepted. Now let's submit it. And yeah, and it works fine. Okay, so by this video we have also completed 50 day streak on our channel. So huge thank you for supporting me throughout the journey, and this was it for today. Thank you for watching.